howdy, how are you all? Today we're going to be talking about a series that takes place in working life. As you already know, a lot of anime usually takes place in high school or certain fantasy or supernatural settings that take place in modern versions of Tokyo. But today we're going to be looking at a very realistic everyday life series called The Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague. Now, this series isn't just a regular slice of life, working life series. There are actually a lot of fantasy elements that are sprinkled here and there into the story. We have a cast of about 6 main characters that we're going to see throughout the series. However, the main romance storyline will really focus on 2 of them. For example, there is Fuyutsuki, who is our main female protagonist. She ends up meeting Himuro, who is a descendant of the Ice Snow Maiden in Japanese folklore, which means that whenever his emotions get riled up, there are blizzards, he produces snowmen, or they're sprinkling hail. Basically, he's like Elsa or Jack Frost. He has all the snow powers, and oftentimes they can be like uncontrollable. But to Fuyutsuki, she actually finds this very charming and a very attractive part of Himuro. Another character in the office is Komori. She is descended from a fox spirit. So she has fox ears, she has a fox tail, and she has a really like playful, flirty kind of personality. She ends up getting close to Saejima. Saejima is another regular company worker. He's human, there's nothing much special about him. His dynamic with Komori is really sort of playful because she doesn't try to take her emotions too seriously, and they kind of slowly get a little bit closer together on the background of the main romance. Thirdly, we have Katori and Otonashi. Katori is a descendant of the phoenix, which means he has fiery red wings and he can produce fireworks whenever he gets really excited. Otonashi is a human female company worker who is his senpai in the sales team. So the interesting thing about these couple pairings is that every pair has a human to provide the audience with our regular perspective, and the other half is some sort of character that's inspired by Japanese folklore. What I liked about the series is that it does follow very typical events that happen in everyday company culture. For example, there are end of the year parties, there's like a little Halloween event, they take a trip to Okinawa as a sort of working trip, they work late together, they have their seats reassigned, they end up getting really close to each other despite the fact that they're supposed to be only coworkers, and there's a really tight-knit company culture within that little group of friends. The thing is, because working adults don't have as much angst and emotional turmoil as high schoolers, our main couple, Fuyutsuki and Himuro, they are so calm. If they were any more calm, they would be dead. But the cute contrast is that even though they have really cool exteriors, on the inside or during very specific emotional or intimate moments, you can see them blush, and there's a sort of passionate show of affection that bursts out from their cool exterior, even though they have such chilled out personalities. And I think this contrast is what makes the characters very attractive to watch. I feel like most of the emotional development takes place outside the workplace because some of the formal etiquette can go away and they can actually get to know each other on a more down-to-earth level. The sort of difficult aspect of dating coworkers that the show highlights is that there's so much etiquette and professionalism in Japanese workplaces that it's really hard to sort of let your guard down and talk casually with your coworker or your crush. So I could really sense there were like social barriers between Fuyutsuki and Himuro that they were kind of struggling to get over in order to get closer to each other. A lot of people found this show refreshing because it follows working professionals instead of teenagers, but there has been a criticism that not much really happens in the series, and it is kind of true because there is no huge drama like I mentioned before, so you're mostly just hanging out with the characters in this cozy, low maintenance space for about 12 episodes. One big criticism I have about the series is that the show focuses too much on the main couple and doesn't give enough attention to the 2 other couples. When we were watching Wotakoi was also spotlighted on 6 different people that were working together, but they were able to divide up the episodes so that the main couple kind of gets together pretty quickly and we can focus on the other couples as well. But for this particular series, the main couple takes like a huge chunk of the series time just to get closer because of all those things like etiquette, work responsibilities, and in general life stuff. I definitely feel like there's a lot of potential with the series for a spin-off series or season 2 or more episodes, because the other couples have a more love-hate or flirty dynamic compared to the main couple, who is super chilled out. So anyways, did you guys watch the show? Did you like the fact that there's drama or hate the fact that there's drama? Is it boring? Or are you just happy to get away from like angsty teenagers? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!